Hi, welcome to the afterlife. What can I do for you? This is the afterlife? I'm dead? How did that happen? Yeah, you're dead. By definition of the afterlife. Car accident, actually. You were sleeping. So was your husband. Who was driving? I think we can spot the mistake there. Look, it was a very late flight and we didn't want to spend any more money than we had to on hotels and stuff, so we just decided to drive straight up. Yeah, might have been a mistake. Although, seeing that this is the afterlife, what way is it to heaven? Okay, so it looks like you're actually not eligible for an afterlife yet. It's just because you haven't gone through judgment yet. It's straight down that hall, take the first right. That's where it all happens. And you do have options. I see here you are a practicing Christian. Most people tend to stick with the belief system they grew up with. Other options do exist, universal judgment being the main one. The choice is up to you. Okay, so which way did you say for Christian judgment? Just down there? Cool. Listen, this is the front desk, not the disgruntled person complaints desk. Can you please just go to your assigned realm? No, because I went through universal judgment, because it was supposedly unbiased, and then it's sending me to hell. For what? This is clearly a rigged system. You're not being sent to hell. You're being sent to some punishment realm, yes, that you can choose from due to the consequences of your own actions. Which, by the way, include poisoning a woman because she gave you a bad review when you were a delivery driver. What part of that makes you think you deserve anything else? That woman clearly had it out for me, clearly wanted to destroy my life. Do you know what the consequences would have been if my employer had found out that I had received even a single bad review? I could have lost my job. Look, I understand the immense pressure on workers in general, but especially delivery drivers in this friggin' capitalist system of ours. Okay? I understand that. However, poisoning a client isn't the best way to go about that. Hence, can you please just go now? I will be speaking to someone about this. Just you wait. Ah putain, ça me fait mal partout là. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé avec toi? J'étais à une manif. Un policier m'a attrapé, m'a battu. Et voilà que je suis là. Calice. Tu veux de la glace ou quelque chose? Je crois qu'on y a dans cette pause. Non, je crois que ça va y aller. Merci quand même. Ok, c'est à toi, voir. As-tu déjà fait le jugement ou pas? En fait, oui. C'était pas mal aussi. J'avais juste quelques questions. Ah, ok. Félicitations. Et... Ouais. Qu'est-ce que tu veux savoir? Merci. Y a-t-il un endroit où je pourrais récupérer un peu? Oui, bien sûr, c'est le Wellness Center. C'est un bâtiment énorme, vous pouvez pas le manquer. Ils font du tout là-bas. La route, quand même, c'est un peu plus compliqué, mais c'est énormément connu. Vous pourrez arrêter n'importe qui dans la rue et il pourrait vous donner les indications. Donc, merci du cœur, je vais y aller tout de suite. C'était par là, t'as dit? Juste par là. Here you, missy. I'm gonna stop you right there, mate. I'm on my break, and I'm no dealing with you. So off you fuck. No, this isn't how this works. Missy, you're going to listen to what I have to say, and then you're going to act upon that. Am I understood? I tell you, no to call me Missy. I tell you that I'm no fucking dealing with you. And I seen you pestering the other people at the desks, and they all said the same thing to you. No, so fuck off. You know which realm you've been assigned to, you know which level. Off you fuck. Hey, Croon, is that you off down to hell again? Could you bring this walking piece of wank staying with you? He's been bothering me a bit. You're such a sweetheart. Bye. Not gonna lie, that is a fine snack right there. What, her? I think she's a tad too young for you, mate. You fucking creep. Huh? What? No, obviously. Him. Third in line to see this desk. Mate. He's like 25 stone. Exactly. Plenty of meat on him. I thought you gave up on the whole eating people thing. Was that not the whole reason you became a Buddhist in the first place? What can I say? Old habits die hard. Uh-huh. Are you thinking of sticking me in a kebab too then? Pfft, you'd barely be enough to sprinkle on a taco. Plus, you don't look all that tasty anyway. Is that supposed to be a compliment, or should I be offended? Suit yourself, honestly. I'm off to get some bread. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. Oh boy. What do you mean, oh boy? Are we not even allowed to enjoy a good series anymore? Fucking cancel culture, this. I mean, Harry Potter isn't even that great of a series anyway. Like, the writing alone is fucking lazy. The only Asian character in the entire series is called fucking Cho Chang. Like, not even the slightest bit racist there. Never mind all the other fucking homophobic, transphobic, bigoted bullshit that the author herself is currently spewing. Okay, you might have a bit of a point with the Asian thing, I'll give you that, but the trans thing, really? Like, you have to separate the art from the artist here. Like, it's not even in the books. You can't just slag off Harry Potter fans for shit the author's doing. Sure, but there's a big difference between disliking the person and just happening to like the thing they created and actively giving them loads of your money, which they then use to harm and attack some of the most vulnerable people in the fucking country. Which is seemingly what you did. Like, where did you get that wand? Were you buried with it? You leave my wand alone, mate. I'm not planning on going anywhere near your wand. I'm a lesbian. And I've got taste. See, it's shit like this that makes me think that J.K. Rowling wasn't actually that wrong about you people. And yeah, I saw your wee flag on your desk. Thought I wouldn't notice. Well, that escalated. Not one for a wee queer joke, had you? Bitch your way over to judgment, or I'll scare you over. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I came down from paradise in a bit of a hurry. I was really desperate for my coffee. Oh yeah, no worries. How can I help you? Okay, so I was just at Common Grounds and I overheard some people talking about therapy levels. I didn't ask them because I didn't want to interrupt the conversation, but I figured I'd come down here and you'd be able to point me in the right direction. Yeah, of course. So levels 1 and 2 of hell are the most well known, but there are other options. I believe the Chinese and the Buddhist realms have something very similar. Highly recommend all of them. Great, thanks a lot. I'll check them out then. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. Yeah. Next. I've got some unfinished business in the mortal world and you have to send me back right now. Sir, I can't just send you back. That just isn't possible. If anything, you'll have to go through judgment, then some sort of atonement if necessary, and then reincarnate, and then live a full life again someplace else. I can't just send you back. That's not how this works. Ugh, this is bullshit. Do you even know where you're going? Whatever. Your problem. Well, that was interesting. You know, I think I might actually stick around till I've finished my coffee and go, like, do some work, if that's fine with you. Yeah, sure. I could do with a bit of company anyway, so you're happy to stay. How am I here? My plan was foolproof. Mate. No, it wasn't. Of course it was. I was going to survive that plane crash, I'm telling you. Because of that tuck and roll technique I saw on the TikTok. It's scientific. You are dense as shit, mate. I feel sorry for whoever raised you. Mi scusi, signora. Chi, io? Sì, signora, sto parlando proprio con lei, non faccia finta di niente, eh? Questo posto. Cos'è? Dove mi sono trovata adesso? Appena un attimo fa ero in cucina a casa mia, facendo dei dolcettini per i miei preziosissimi nipotini. E adesso, d'un colpo mi sono trovata qui. Me lo spieghi, per favore? Ok. Questo non so come dirglielo senza che lei si agiti ancora di più. Quindi andremo dritto al dunque. Lei, signora, è morta. Non si trova più tra i viventi. Ma che genere di assurdità stai mettendo adesso? Come osa insinuare una cosa tale? Le faccio sapere che io sono in perfetta salute, sì. Non è possibile che io sia morta. Signora, lei è stata investita da un treno. Non può essere altro che morta. Come investita da un treno? Io non sono mica uscita di casa, ma lei è scema completamente. Sì, là le do ragione, non è uscita di casa. Era il treno che le dà entrata in casa. E lei, secondo il suo file, che contiene tutte le sue informazioni rilevanti, viveva vicino a una via ferroviaria, più specificamente sull'esterno di una curva. Ed un bel dì un treno è diragliato, dritto nella sua cucina. Ed ecco la situazione spiegata. Detto ciò, e vedendo che lei è appena arrivata, la pregherei di andare a sottomettersi al giudizio. Non si preoccupi, non è così grave come sembra. È soltanto un metodo per aggiudicare se dovrebbe andare a un paradiso o meno. Tutto qui. Se preferisce un giudizio al 100% imparziale, la pregherei di andare al giudizio universale. Se no, c'è anche il giudizio di ogni religione che ha il suo, quindi nel suo caso sarebbe quello cristiano. Ed anche una possibilità. Santa Maria e i suoi giocattolini. Allora sembra che dovrò affrontare il creatore più presto del previsto. Arrivederci allora, signora. I didn't understand how word did that, but that sounded amazing. Okay, that's me pretty much finished my coffee, so I'll head back up, give Common Grounds their bottle back. Catch you later. Yeah, absolutely. I'll see you around, and good luck with your therapy. Hey, 美女，你喜欢吃豆腐吗？ I'm sorry, what? I don't speak Chinese. 先生，你刚才说什么？不这样，我只是来找点乐子。不，你没有。你骚扰别人，快走开！我说，走开。Hallo, Entschuldige, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, klar. Was gibt's? Oh, finalmente. Ich habe eine Frage. Ja, schießen's los. Ich schalte da mal den Pfeil durch. Fellow Südtiroler! Die Seil kriegt man nicht oft. Na, echt? Bist du von Südtirol? Heißt das, du kannst mir einen kleinen Gefallen dienen? Na, sorry. Plus da sehe ich, dass dir Level 2 von der christlichen Hölle noch zugewiesen worden ist, also ist das nochmal ein Nein. Sorry. Wait, du hast was getan? Was lachst du denn jetzt? Sorry, aber du hast einen Laden ausgeraubt und noch hast auf den Linienbus Vogel gemacht. Junge, wie kommst du aufs Fell? Die hatten die gleich fangen. Sie haben die gleich gefangen. Was hast du denn gemeint, das passiert? Ja, okay. Ja, das ist nicht ganz meine brillanteste Idee gewesen. Ich war jung und blöd. Ja, wie viel blöd. Aber war das jetzt wirklich notwendig? Plus ich habe eine Frage gehabt. Entschuldige, Ich hab's noch nicht gebraucht, also danke dafür zumindest. Was war die Frage? Die Dämonen, was da sind die frei? Können wir sie haben? Genau genommen, die Violette sind. Was die sind? Lady Lilith. Junge! Erstens, die ist schon in einer Beziehung. Naja, aber ist gleich. Zweitens, die tat die auseinandernehmen. Und na, dir tat's nicht gefallen. Okay, ich werd da jetzt Leime ausgelacht. Voll gute Solidarität, danke. Ich verpiss mich jetzt. Die Hölle ist Semumi. Ja, der einzige Ausgang. Bitte. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. How can I help you? Come on, you don't recognize me. Not fully clothed, I don't. Brat. So how'd the therapy go, actually? It went pretty well, actually. And I ended up checking out level 1 of hell. Those people are amazing, by the way. Thank you so much for the advice. I know, right? They've like turned therapy into an art form at this point. So, what's going on here? So, see Jari over there. Yeah, she just told off some guy for saying something in Chinese to me. I was meaning to ask her about that, actually. So, Jiali, what was that guy saying, actually, that got you so worked up? Well, it's complicated. And you can't really translate it all that well, either. We've got time. The line's not that long. Okay, well, what he literally said was, "Hey, beautiful, would you like to eat some tofu?" Innocuous enough, but it can also have a few other meanings. One being, would you like some conolingus? And the other being, would you like to be groped? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, and judging by the way he said it, he was definitely referring to one of the latter two and wasn't inquiring about your nutritional needs. I'm not actually sure how eating tofu came to mean groping. Actually, no, there are two explanations that I've heard. So the first story goes that there was once a couple who had a tofu shop, and the husband would make the tofu upstairs while the wife would sell it downstairs. And she was a very beautiful woman, and in an attempt to sell more tofu, she set about flirting with the customers heavily, to the point of like smooching around a bit and letting people touch her and shit, which the customers, who are predominantly male, obviously took quite a liking to, and would make up any old excuse to their wives to go and eat tofu. Hence the expression. And the second, slightly more religious, but kind of makes a bit more sense to me personally. Basically, at Buddhist funerals, there'd be a big banquet for everyone, vegetarian, obviously, because Buddhists, which also meant a lot of tofu. Now, there were people who would just turn up at the funeral, uninvited, scoff all the tofu, and then leave. Freeloading. getting a free meal. Eating the tofu without consent. Which is where the grouping comes in. Yeah, they basically took the concept of non-consensual tofu stuffing and took it to mean non-consensual touching. Well, that's very selective. Okay. Yeah, well, Chinese expressions can be weird like that. Salve pulchra puella, mihi sancti patri, auxilium praebere potes. Wait, is this Latin? Oh, fuck, I haven't done that in far too long. Okay, hold on. Quid vis? Quid existi? Me respicere debes. Libertatem ex hoc loco horribili volo. Fili mei curandum habeo. What, from death? And what sons, anyway? Wait a minute. You're a paedophile. Fucking great. Yeah, you're definitely not going back, mate. No, non intellego. Non redibis. Umquam. Bene, maledicta sit tota tua prosapia. Incredibilis. Fuck it, now it's been a while since my Latin was put to the test. That takes me back in interesting ways. Hello, Aenean? Oh, for fuck's sakes, not again.
Aenean?
Jolly.
Hello?
Could you come a minute? You stay here a minute.
Clounging me.
Or don't. Whatever.
Hammy
Yeah,
and
what's up? Is the universal translator working for you?
Food me via food.
Yeah. Why? 'Cause mine isn't. Could you tell this lass where to go for me? Please? That's weird. Yeah, okay. So, okay, so looks like you're actually heading for Celtic Judgment. It's just down the hall. Hang a right. You'll see it when you get there. Finally, fucking somebody can understand. And thanks for that. No problem. So, Nian, what's going on here? So, Nian, what's going on here? Well, you see, that's kind of the thing. I'm not sure. Fantastic. I don't know, did you like switch it off by accident or something? I mean, I don't think so. Actually, hold on, let me try something. Here, did that do anything? Okay, let's try it. Let's see, I know. Hammy and shell. Yes! I can't believe I was that fucking stupid. Thanks a lot. No problem at all. Happy to help. Okay, but wait, like, how did you know, like, what to say? Do you speak Gaelic or something? Nah, I just repeated something that she'd said. Badly, probably. Bye. So, why was your translator switched off anyway? Beats me. No, you know where it was? A while back, I was like trying to learn a bit of Gaelic, and I switched the universal translator off. Just for Gaelic, but still. To like try and get myself a bit more exposure. And I must have just forgotten to switch the thing back on again. Yeah, that'd do it. You stupid thing. Although, oh god, now what? I mean, it can't have been just that. Because, like, it didn't work for that creepy Chinese guy the other day either. Or the fucking Latin priest either. and I didn't switch any of them off. Shit, you're right. What now then? Fuck if I know. Is there any we can call? Tech support John? Nah, 'cause he's more like just mortal tech support, not universal tech support, so... Right, fair point. Who else could we call then? Are there any deities that could help? Hermes! He taught the Greeks languages, right? Or, I don't know, Thoth or Saraswati. Maybe they, like, helped set the translator up or something. Or, I don't know, the universe itself? How the fuck would we even do that? I don't know. Ask Judy. I mean, she's apparently, like, lectured the universe itself a couple of times, so if anyone's going to know, it's probably going to be her. Wait, Judy? Yeah, you know that, like, wee, blonde, fucking terrifying wee granny that hangs around the help desk occasionally? Shit, you're right. Fuck. I'll go see if she's there. Judy? Yes, madam, for the 5th time. You're fucking dead. I just simply cannot be dead. This is a satanic injustice. What are you saying? Cannot be dead. You were hit by a bus. It's about as dead as you can get. You are full of shit. Wanna know how I know that? 'Cause there aren't any buses in my area that could have hit me. Actually, I think my ex-boyfriend set you up to this. He was always into those morbid fucking death pranks or whatever. Bet this is one of them. No. You were hit by a very real travel bus that was passing through your town. I can guarantee you, pinky promise on my left fucking tit, that your ex-boyfriend had absolutely nothing to do with this. Such profanity. I bet he set you up for that as well. He was always joking around and swearing and stuff. That was him as well, wasn't it? Heat must be cooking brain cell. It's not even that warm. Your boyfriend had the emotional range of a carrot and about the same sense of humour. He would not have been able to conceive something like that. Funny though it might have been. Are you mocking me right now? Yes. And if you don't fuck off the judgment and get the rest of the desk workers together and we can all have a giggle. With all the kindness in my heart. Fuck off.
It's a white flag, and you may as well start waving it right now,
The only
Leslie.
thing I will be waving is your decapitated head on a stick in front of your weeping mother.
Agnes, have you got a cure for hiccups?
Oh, yes. If you...
Ah, Jesus Christ! What'd you do that for?
Well, you don't have hiccups now.
I didn't have hiccups. Sharton has them. Feck's sake. You've made me wet myself.
Johnny, are you sure about this? I've never worked a day of customer service in my life. Are you sure there's no one else to do this? Nope. Rainey, I think, is off sick. Faz is currently conked out on the sofa in the break room after he tried and failed to take on an elite Karen. Abimael is at the Lava Beach with his wife and kids for the next few days. Fucking deserves it too, the bastard. And Sida seems to have half the mortar wall queuing up in front of her desk. So yeah, we're kind of all we have. Yeah, I should probably be appreciating some help right about now. You've really thrown me into the deep end here, huh? It's a learning experience. Just remember, tits up and go. You'll do great. I believe in you. Okay, I'll try. Okay, fuck. Okay, here goes. Hi, welcome to Afterlife. How can I help you? I am an agent of God. Kneel before me if you want to be spared from his infinite wrath. Jali. Oh, shit, she's fucked off already. I'm sorry, what? I am the one who carries the true words of God. Kneel before me and listen to these sacred words which will save you from eternal damnation. I think you're a bit confused here, sir. This is the afterlife. If I wanted to hear the true word of God, I could just give him a ring and ask him. And I can tell you, he would not send people to hell just randomly for not listening to weirdos like you. Such insolence! Where do you get the nerve to talk to me like this? This drawer here, actually, which is... never mind what's in the drawer. Show me, what have you in there? Frère Jean-Pierre, sacre ciel, our Messiah has rejoined us. Praise be, praise be. Come with us, frère. We have prepared the most wonderful place for you. Okay, that happened. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. What can I do for you? Yeah, that was weird. So, like, I've done this shit already a few times, so I'll just head over to Judgment and get your hair soon enough. But, I just had a quick question first. Yeah, sure, go for it. I'll just have a look at your file here first. Huh. Ashley. That's quite a nice name, actually. Our childhood cat was called Ashley, actually. I don't know, we thought it was funny for her to have a human name. That is hilarious. And I am honoured to be your cat's namesake. Though that name never really resonated with me all that much. I'm not trans or anything, not that there's anything wrong with it, but it never felt truly mine, you know? And actually, 2 lifetimes back in Nigeria, my name was Nedi, and I don't know, that like really stuck with me somehow. And I think I'd kind of prefer to go by that till I like reincarnate eventually or whatever. If that's all the same with you. Wait, you can do that? You can remember the names you had in previous lifetimes? Like, admittedly, like, I only had the one, so I wouldn't really know, but like, seriously? Jali, did you know about this? Jali, did you know you can remember the names you had in previous lifetimes? Oh yeah. I mean, it's not super common or anything, but it happens. I'm doing the same as her, actually. Wait, seriously? Oh yeah, I mean, this whole form is from my second life, actually. My last life wasn't really remarkable in any way, plus I kind of hated it. I just preferred this name, honestly. So, yeah, when I got to the afterlife, I kind of just changed into something more comfortable, I guess. How though? Like, I thought souls couldn't remember anything past, like, your last life and maybe a few highlights of, like, your previous ones, if you had any, but not anything as detailed as, like, your name. Yeah, I'm not too sure, actually, how that works exactly. I don't know, maybe if something like really remarkable happens in your life, or like you die in a really unique or brutal way or something, then that kind of cements that life into your soul or something, so that like you remember it even after death and like several reincarnations. Yeah. I mean, I've never really thought of it like that, but that does make sense. Like, it drags some memories from that life with it and kind of buries them. Yeah, good call, that. Alright. Okay. So, Gally, what happened to you actually then, that you can, like, remember everything and present like this? What, me? Oh yeah, I was assassinated. What do you mean you were assassinated? Alright, I need to hear about this. You said that entirely too casually. Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe assassination isn't really the right word here, but I mean, the circumstances were a bit iffy. Don't you start backtracking now. Come on, get us the gossip. Alright, fine. So, just after we finished our own civil war back in China, and get Chiang Kai-shek back to Taiwan, there was this volunteer army that was set up by the veterans of the Civil War to help out the Koreans, who were getting fucking battered by the Americans at that point, almost up to our border. And yeah, I mean, I joined them. I didn't last long, honestly, barely 2 weeks. It's kind of embarrassing, really, but no. Sniper. Ethiopian guy, actually, hunted me down and apologised profusely once he finally got to the afterlife. Just had a coffee, actually, last week. Quite nice guy. That is so much more to you than I originally thought. Good God. She just said she thought you were shallow. I did not. Get fucked, you. You know, I think I just might actually. It's been great talking to you. I've got a beautiful wee puppy waiting for me up in paradise, who I think I'll be feeling terribly abandoned right now. Puppy? Yeah, Cerberus had a litter a while ago, and Hades was so sweet and let me have one of them. Yeah, I've got pictures. Isn't he just the cutest thing ever? Oh my god, he's adorable. I'm so jealous of you right now. Hallon grüß dich, alle miteinander. I come before thee with answers. And also a friend. I'll take that as my cue to go then. See yous. Greetings and salutations to you. Judy? Hello. You're behind the desk. Did Paradise get born that quickly? We were understaffed and she was here, so we improvised. By feeding the visitor to the lions of customer service. By gainfully employing the visitor. But also, yes. So, what's the news? Of course. Well, I had a word with Judy, and we've got some ideas, but we're not sure. So we're gonna head over to the universe to talk about it. Well, that's great. Just don't shit yourself too much when you get there, eh? Self has already been pretty thoroughly shot, I'm not gonna lie. I just hope this isn't gonna be too bad. God, you minger, go stink out the universe, will ya? See yous. Those savages brutally murdered me back there, and I demand retribution. Hey, that's a strong start. Well, let's have a look then. Nah, don't you touch that fucking thing. What I tell you is all the information you're going to need, so you're going to listen. Alright then. Please, do enlighten me. What the hell is so fucking funny all of a sudden? You were beaten up by a pack of fucking monkeys. How would you know? That isn't true. I mean, you definitely were. Here, quick little tip for your next life if you have one eventually. Maybe don't pelt monkeys in the head with rocks in an open enclosure zoo. They're just animals anyway, what does it matter? I mean, all moral arguments why that is just generally a fucked up thing to do aside, you witnessed firsthand why that is a bad idea. Because they fucking hit back, and pretty fucking well too, I might add. I mean, you hit one of them in the head so hard, he fell out of a tree, got a concussion and broke 3 bones. And then all the other monkeys jumped at you so hard, they knocked you out a little more permanently. And obviously good for them. What do you mean good for them? They're violent savages. They should be convicted of manslaughter and put down the lot of them. Are you honestly suggesting we press criminal charges against a pack of monkeys after you attacked them, no less? What the hell kind of shit are you smoking? Because I want some. If you do the crime, you do the time. I did not deserve to die. They do because of what they did. And don't you start mocking me now. Don't make it so easy then. I have had it with you. This conversation is not over. I will be speaking to your higher-ups about this. Just you wait. Oh, I'm sure. The stairs for hell are that way. Fucking hell.